Replacing printer cartridges is expensive, but using an ink refill kit like this one, we can show you how to fill those empty cartridges at a fraction of the cost.
Okay, so before you inject any ink into your cartridge, you need to lay some paper towels down so you don't get any ink on your furniture, and it's also worthwhile putting on some plastic gloves because the ink will stain your hands. There's quite a few different ink refill kits out there, but most of them will come with the same sort of kit. So what you're going to get in there is some printer ink, a syringe, a rubber stopper, and some small drill bits which you can use to make the holes in the cartridge. So with most cartridges you're going to need to make a hole at the top, and you can identify the top of the cartridge because it will usually have a sticky label on like this HP one does, so you're going to want to peel that back. Now the HP ones handily already have a hole, but if they don't, you'll need to use your drill bit to make a hole. So now that your cartridge is ready to go, you need to get your ink ready as well. So take your syringe and pop it into the bottle and draw some ink out. You shouldn't need too much, but don't worry if you do overfill it because you can always put that back into the bottle. So now that the ink is in your syringe, just pop that straight into the cartridge and apply some pressure. Make sure you do it very, very slowly. And if you start to notice any ink bubble out of the hole or any of the holes around it, then just stop, give it a wipe, because the odds are that your cartridge is full. Before you put the printer cartridge back into your printer, you just need to make sure that the printer head is clean. The printer head is the bit underneath the cartridge, usually metallic in colour, and that's the bit that actually makes contact with the paper, so you need to make sure that's nice and clean. The way to do that is just dab it on a little bit of kitchen roll and make sure the pattern that it leaves is a fairly neat rectangle. If you notice any small ink blots around it, then you just need to give the printer head a quick wipe with some kitchen roll, make sure it's nice and clean, and repeat the process.
For more on printers and ink, including advice and reviews, log on to which.co.uk.